back. It's all about the Ehub on a Friday. You're joined with me, your lovely host, Neicy from Caribbean Entertainment Hub. Today we're going to the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to chat with soca artist Fimba. You guys may not know the name, but you definitely know the song that's him playing in the background with his viral hit, Funky Business. So we're going to be chatting with Fimba today all the way from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And he's also going to be telling us about his brand new track called Neighbor. So definitely head across to YouTube and check it out. But in the meantime, if you're new to Caribbean Entertainment Hub, click the link in our bio and check out what's trending this week in Caribbean Entertainment News. We have our new reggae releases there on for you guys. We have all the latest updates in everything Caribbean entertainment, Caribbean culture. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated with all the latest coverage. Be sure to check out all our videos from Miami Carnival for those of you who wasn't able to go like myself, stuck in Trinidad, but you could head across to our YouTube channel and hi! Oh my God, Fimba is in the building, you guys. Fimba is locked on the Mr. Funky Business himself. His brand new track is called Neighbor. We're going to dive into all of that in a little bit. Hi Fimba, are you hearing me clearly? Are you hearing me now?
Good afternoon.
Nice. Good evening. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join the Ehub and to chat with us. I have been a fan of your music for a while, so it's a pleasure to have you chatting with me. I want to know everything about the man they call Fimba. So, Fimba, for persons who may not be familiar with you, they know the music, but we want to introduce them to the man behind the music. Tell us about yourself. Tell us what country you're from. You're born and grew in St. Vincent and Grenadines, right?
Yeah, I grew up, so you will get me sometimes switching up on your song like a Bajan, but that easy. But yeah, I'm just simple regular guy, normal everyday person. Just love music, just a passion for it. Grew up around it, had some great people that I look up to in the music business. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So before we heard about Funky Business, tell me what was the music journey before that mega soca hit took over? Where did you all decide intentionally to get into music, or let us know how you came about with the soca?
I mean, I've been always in music. It's just that I wasn't really like, pursuing it as a full career because I already had career goals set, and I had my job and everything. Actually, when I blew up, I had to quit my job for a little bit. And
what was your job before? Well, let me see what you had to leave behind.
I leave I'm into mechanical, plumbing, high rise,
okay, so, nice.
And
so you had to leave the trade side to enter the creative side.
Yeah. And it was, but I always grew up around it though. I'm always was with the music and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like when it blew up, it was just like every year I will release a track for Vincy Carnival or two. And then this year, I just start getting these calls, phone blowing up, everybody be like, yo. So I was like, what's going on here? And then I just write for the experience, to just, understand.
Are you still adjusting to it? Like, has the transition from going, as you said, from having like a 8 to 4 job and now like full-blown artist, how has that transition been for you? Or are you still adjusting?
No, I mean like I've been like doing shows before, so I know the artist move, and what I didn't really understand is the business of it. The business,
okay.
Wasn't familiar with that, you know what I'm saying? So like I was touring already, doing shows here and there, because my music been, since my first track I released was 2004 when I did a song called Steel Bottom, and then I've been just like recording and putting out music. But I know the performance side of it, the fame, the vibes, everything that comes with it.
You're familiar. So what was the biggest challenge you had to face with the business side of things?
Understanding really how, when you have a mega hit, what you have in your hand and what to do with it. And, and I've been trying to, since then, set up certain foundation and certain things in place so that actually young artists and Vincy, because you could never know, you could be here now and then tomorrow morning, bam, everybody
Yeah.
is a star. You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot of artists focus a lot on the creative side and the artistry, but they're not, as you say rightfully, they're not familiar with the business. So when that switch happens like that, it's overwhelming. They don't know how to really maneuver it,
Right.
And I think like now, especially because things could go viral overnight, you
Overnight,
need to
and
be
like
here.
living in such a computer world now, if I can say,
Yeah,
and everything is just like you don't even need certain people now to make you a big artist. You yourself can do it.
yeah,
Gramming it gone. So like, but a lot of people, it's a lot of people in the business that will, take advantage of you in situation and anything you do in life really. So in some cases we say we pay to learn. So I really pay my dues to really learn. So I didn't really know the business part of it, but at the time I take my licks like a man, so to speak. So now I'm in a position where I can clearly say it's not only about, this is not having a hit tune, because I could go to the studio tonight, put on a rhythm, and I can make a track tonight.
yeah.
2 track, put it out. But then when you put it out, now you're looking at, well, this person owned 50% of it, that person owned 10.
Yes,
So
yes,
business no way. I'm owning my own business. And
yeah,
listen to
yeah.
Marshall Montano on them on their interviews, things they talk about, just by listening to other artists, make you gotta own your masters. Like I've been
Mm-hmm.
my masters and stuff like that.
And I love the fact that you're touching on that because a lot of people just focus on the spotlight and they don't really focus on the paperwork, as you say rightfully. And you could be famous, you could be well known, but not really owning your stuff and not really seeing the financial rewards of the work that you're putting out. So it's good that you have that incentive and you learn from that. And now you could share, your experiences with the up and coming talent so they don't have to burn to learn as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Really do that because there's so much talent, because like it's some all around the whole world. I'm not even gonna say the Caribbean, all around the world is so much talent. So
Yeah.
if anybody listening and they want to vibes, you gotta understand the business part of this music first before you get into it. Like I said, I was blindsided by it because I was doing my own thing, having my own career job going and everything, and then bam, I just jump up and the next day I'm a star. People opening doors, people, vibes. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it was a great experience. Still is. I mean, like I put myself in a position where I'm more humble towards the movements of everything. And anybody that know me knows I'm always humble. But now I take humble down to another level again. Like you understand, because like you really need to stay humble in this game right there. You have to.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
You said a really, really good point, and I feel like although this is the first time I'm chatting with you, like I'm really, really taking in the information because I like to consider myself to be a student of life, and I like to learn from my own experiences, but also the experiences of others. Have you ever been to Trinidad? I know your song was global down here, but have you been to Trinidad and performed down here?
Yeah, I performed the first performance Trinidad. It was, I can't remember the spot, but it was like the first very time ever. And Trinidad is the mecca, the mother of soca and it was like,
Because your song was playing
no,
everywhere, everywhere. It was.
I was like, I don't want to come down Trinidad here, and do a show, and then this ain't go right, and them Trini people and them.
Yeah.
And I said, Lord, real pressure, yes. But then when I and they dropped my song and I ran out, I mean, the people them love me, so I was like, what? So I was like moving from there. Then I got to perform at the Soca Monarch that year.
Yeah.
And I was a guest
Nice.
there, and I did a couple of the gigs here and there, but it was just love. Trinidad is love. I've been there like 3 times now, and
Okay.
that is vibes, full vibes.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to having you back because we have a new song that has been on repeat since I heard it. It's called Neighbor. So
Yeah,
tell us about this track because you have a way that you would just write with such a storytelling vibes and it's so simple, but it's so relatable. So
right,
I think you have another hit on your hand. It's one of my favorites. I mean,
right.
Funky Business is still on top. Funky Business still leading right now, but Neighbor is close. It's close behind. So tell us about Neighbor.
And Neighbors was like, you know, after 20 18 Road March and Raga Soca win, I was like, I have to go back and defend this crown. And I was like, man, I ain't really in the mood for this because I was done with performance in Victoria Park in St. Vincent since 2013. I think it was my last performance there. And I was, yeah, I'm just gonna do this for fun now. But then I had to be like, yeah, I forgot the reality check was you have to defend your crown, and I didn't know what. And then I made a couple.
So you want to just win the title and walk away?
Well, I think I get scotch free, but then the thing is, because a bunch of people start hitting me up, yo, with Fimba coming with. I saw one message one time say, somebody sent a message to my brother and be like, yo, if Fimba gonna come with a tune for Defending Crown, you gotta come now. You gotta drop it. You know, so I said, wow, like this thing is for real. So I made a call. This was like in June, you know. Carnival is June, July. And I made a call to Dynamite it was. And he was like, yo, I know this producer somewhere out country in Vincy. Let me link you with him. He young and thing, but he gonna do something for you. And because I like working with young, I don't really, the biggest, well, I work with some big name producers, but I love to go and bring those beats that not really on top and try to make out of them. And I called the dude, never really make a beat in his life like this before. And I explained to him, I referenced to one of Poser. I don't know if you know Poser from
yes.
I referenced Poser song. And he make the beat like that for me somewhat. And then
it definitely has that that old school soca calypso essence. You do have that mixture in there for real.
Yeah, and then I get with this other friend of mine in Vincy. His name is Sicko. He's another artist. I was like, I gotta do something. And he said, like, yo, and I can't stand me neighbor. The thing with me, once I start, like if I start now and I start like, oh, you're so beautiful. Wow, you're so gorgeous. Look at you. Look at those dimples. You know, you just gain in that direction. You know what I mean? So once I say, I was like, well, it's me can't stand by my neighbor. And I just down the line and beat it, you know?
I think as much as we love this song, you might be causing a little bacchanal with neighbors. You could cause a little bacchanal with neighbors.
You don't have no neighbors, you know, so I just talk.
So it's not falling in your garden, but it could be causing bacchanal with other people.
Yeah, I do have neighbors in Barbados. I do have neighbors because I still have a house in Barbados. I still have a house.
Okay.
So we are neighbors. So yeah, we're just, it ain't no scene, man. It's just love and just being creative and just showing people we're like, yo, we can have fun with this. Because to see people dancing to it, my neighbor too, beggy. And people, I don't really.
It's very catchy. It's very, very catchy.
Thank you.
It's like one listen. You see, I feel like this is how it is now when you have a really big tune. You see, if you can listen it from one listen and fall in love with it, and you need to hear it over and over and over to catch it, because sometimes that is how radio make a song big, by playing it over and over. But if you could hear a song and you actually like it enough to download it or to put it on your phone or to listen it, you know, okay, well, the artist did something good.
But the song is like it's so much. Right now I'm actually gonna do a video for the song.
Okay.
I'm shooting a video for this song because it's like everybody just like I don't really post a lot of stuff online because the social media, I'm slow with that sometimes. Like I just don't.
Maybe you need to hire a social media person so you could focus on the music and they could see about the online stuff.
When they've done that, them things, people just be in your business. They don't really be into promoting. I ain't doing that. But I'm just like you know, messages that I receive from people like really telling me like, yo man, this song here really this and it really that. They could really feel the energy.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit. I'm saying it here in the Ehub. That song is a hit.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So you have a date for this video, so you're gonna start to shoot it. So we're getting it before the end of 2021?
Yeah. It should drop before then because and I have to go back to the Caribbean to do it too because I want to get that neighbor Caribbean feel with, you know, like that close knit kind of vibes. Because you know everybody got a neighbor. If you pull up in a car and your neighbor don't pull the curtain to see who come out or who drop it, you're not living.
So that's Caribbean culture for you. No matter what country that is, as you being Caribbean.
Right.
So you said you have to go back to the Caribbean. So where are you right now?
I'm in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay. So you live out there, or you're that's there for the time being?
Yeah, I live out here.
Nice.
Yeah, since like 2006, I've been living here.
Okay, nice. So you're Caribbean by birth and bred, but you take up residency in other areas. You're
Yeah,
spreading the Caribbean culture.
the good thing about it is I had all the teachings at the right time at the tender age, so that now and leave me, because sometimes some people be like how comes you don't sound like an American? I'll be like, no, I'm Vincentian. I'm Barbadian and Vincentian. If anything, like why should I sound like an American?
Yeah.
Culture. That. Don't leave that.
It's rooted. It's
No,
heavily rooted.
and
So,
by the
but
music must be so catchy too, because like I'm still there. I move like I'm still there, you know. And I've been
I just love to tell the difference with the music because it's still hearing that Vincy accent and that Caribbean sound. It's still
yeah, yeah,
hearing it. You're not sounding, like sometimes like if somebody from the Caribbean goes to another country and they live there, especially for the length of period that you've been there, you would hear a bit of a twang or
yeah.
a merge of dialects. You're not really hearing that. And even
No,
when speaking to you,
no, I'm not.
you're still hearing, the Vincy there. It's there.
Love to hear Trini accent. Like more time somebody say like the Trini Mendes get all the girls, because when they talk, every girl love a Trini accent. They'll be like, oh god girl, that kind of way. So like, and then everybody like a Jamaican accent. Like, wow, go on. So it's like,
And they done as well. Like I think everybody have their sound.
so
All the islands have their sound.
you have
It might sound different to us, but like when we go out there, people could tell it apart.
and
Because even for me as a Trini, so like sometimes like I don't understand when people say Trini, because to me this is what I grew up and I know. So this is just normal to me. But sometimes you go someplace and people be like, hey, you're Trini. That's by the way you speak. And I'm trying to figure out like what are they hearing exactly?
it's like, and that's what I was trying to tell you. I'm a lover for that, because it's like, when you hear somebody come and they be like, we're going on Gasa, like, as a Lucian, maybe like that's a Lucian boy. You have to be able to culture, you know what I mean? So I don't really change this. Me not gonna try come and bite my tongue and tie up my tongue for talk like me is nobody else. Me is Vincy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So besides Neighbor, we have any more music coming? Because you say you're always in the studio. So are you gonna just focus on Neighbor for now, or we have some more
So
surprises coming?
Neighbor actually was released in 2019. A lot of people think Neighbor is just a new song. It's no blowing up to be that. Neighbor was released 2019.
Oh,
So like since then I have Feelings, Sugar in there. I'm on a rhythm with Turner. By the way, big up Turner if you're listening. I'm a dog same way.
nice.
Yeah, because it's so funny with everything you do in the music is all about marketing as well. So you can't. I mean, everybody might probably label me and naming me for like, okay, they want somebody like me to be like singing songs about botheration and neighbors and funky business and them kind of vibes. But sometimes you need to have music that you can market as well, and then you can try to take your heights to a different level. So right now I've been really on some different style of music, and still Caribbean vibe, still my raga soca, but just a different feel. And then come January, time for Vincy Carnival, when them start up with the bacchanal. Yeah, I gonna put out something dotish.
Well, we paying attention and fingers crossed. Hopefully, everything with Corona and whatnot,
I hope.
this simmers enough that we could get back to some normalcy, some level of functioning, that we could get back into the carnival aspect. Fingers crossed. Because
Yeah,
I know a lot of people saying that people are focusing on the carnival and stuff just for the entertainment purposes, but not just from that standpoint. It really helps boost the economy. It really helps, with giving people jobs and stuff like that. Not just performers and artists, but people on the ground as well who works within this industry. So it's affecting everybody.
well, we need that. It's a stress relief for us. We need that. Is people going to see their families? People going to support the economy? Is you looking at the man we're selling coconut water? You looking at the man with the little. I mean, is everything is people coming in and be like, oh, next year I gonna tell my friends and them so they could come. This was fun, It's carnival, is carnival culture, everything Caribbean is all away. It's like is what we do. It's what we.
It is. Like we just feel like a big part of us has been missing for so long, and hopefully soon, very very soon, we're gonna get it back. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And my first Trinidad Carnival too, like the Juve, I played Juve with Jambule. That was the sickest thing ever. Like I never really that's my first Trinidad Carnival ever. It was 2019.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't be a last.
No, no, no. You crazy to that a carnival and nah miss me. Nah, no time.
So, Fimba, we want to thank you for taking the time to chat with us. But before you go, we want to get a little a cappella something. So you could decide what you're going to bless us with, either funky business or neighbor. If you're feeling spontaneous and they want to do both, the floor is yours.
You don't know. Hey, them get me vex. Me don't tell them me no want no stress. Hey, them get vex. Me don't tell them me no want no stress. Cha. Ehub can't stand them neighbor. Them neighbor too beggy beggy. Them neighbor too chatty chatty. Them neighbor too fronted fast. Hey, and we gonna switch it up on you know, right? Hey, girl, I got my eyes on you. Yes, you looking sexy too. Yeah, you got style for this. Can't get away from it.
Definitely. So, guys, as I said, you may not know the name, or even if you know the name, you're now being introduced to the face. But this is the man behind some of our biggest hits within St. Vincent and the Caribbean. Definitely head across to YouTube. Tell them where they could find you so they could subscribe and follow you and stay updated for new music.
Yeah, well, follow me on IG at Fimba Jardine, and that's everywhere you type in Fimba Jardine, I'm gonna pop up, and that's the deal right there.
Nice. And go across, be sure to go across to YouTube and check out his new single, Neighbor.
Yeah,
As he said here, the video is coming very, very soon, and we think we have another big smash hit on our hands. So you
yeah,
definitely need to
yeah.
go across and support that.
We got things coming. We got things in the bag. Trust me, the bag full.
Nice.
And I really
Thank you for taking time to chat with us. We do appreciate your time.
appreciate you too as well. Yeah, much love.
Welcome. And any new music you have coming, be sure to send us it. We will definitely support it on our platforms and share and get persons interested. So just send us, inbox us, message us, and let us know when you have new music dropping. And we're waiting for that new music video.
We need more platform like yours and more people like you in the business here to just reach out to the people them and make the people them know what's going on, because this is what's gonna really do it. Because anytime you get big in the game and feel that you bigger than the game, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah,
And I love what
definitely.
you're doing for real. I've been since Dynamite put me on to you guys. I've been following and checking out all the info and the vibes, and I really appreciate the love that you guys spreading towards it.
Thank you.
I mean, this is vibes. I
Thank
definitely
you. Thank you.
box with the new thing them. Not say nothing. Like
Nice, nice. Well, do have a great weekend. Be safe and new music coming soon, guys. This has been Fimba, Mr. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Funky Business and Neighbor. Be sure to head across. We're going to tag him up so you guys can go follow him and stay updated with everything
I
Fimba Jardine.
call it love. That's what you just call it. We just call it. You know? Much love.
Thank
If,
you.
all right, vibes.